My lovelies, I know I missed you guys last Monday. I know. I felt like the poo-poo. We're going to play Mr. Rogers. I'm going to get out all the bracelets that I think I might need. And then we're going to pick the ones that I actually need. That's what we're going to do. We're playing Mr. Rogers. How are you? How was your day? Anybody else have weird technical issues today? Just weird stuff. Weird stuff. Like, I don't know how else to explain it. It was odd. Was it not? Is it just me? Was it odd? Because I feel like it was an odd day. I like that. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I like that. Okay. Nope. Yes. I like that. I like that. Okay. So then we're going to do this. Those are heavy bitches. Heavy bitches. That's what we're doing. It is what it is. You know the drill. If you are new to following me, the only thing I ask is that you take a deep breath every time I say deep breath for these first 6 deep breaths. It does help to regulate your heart rate. Your heart rate. Did you know you had a heart rate? Did you know you had a heart rate? Don't listen to that. It's all right. You do, apparently. Lowers your heart rate, helps with anxiety, helps lower your blood pressure, all of those fun, fantabulous things. But in the meantime, we're going to do some Reiki, provided that my sugar doesn't continue to crash, because it's fun like that today. Here we go. Ready? Oh, I feel like that is way too low. Better. Ready? Breathe. Too low. Too low. Too low. It's too low. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Oh, well, of course. So now we're going to turn it up way too loud. We're going to start again. That's what I'm talking about. How many of y'all just jumped? Yeah? How many of y'all just jumped? All right. Better. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. Ready? We are going to ground the shit out of ourselves today. Do you know why? Because I'm stressed out. Are you stressed out? Moving is always super stressful. Am I right? I'm only going to work on a few of the chakras tonight. I know some of you guys are like, wait, what? Yep, we're only going to work on the root and the throat. Oh, I know. Some of you guys were like, wait. Thank you guys for all the gifts. I truly appreciate it. So, we're going to work on the root a little more before we move on. I want you guys to do something. I just want you to focus on your feet for a minute. That's it. Just focus on them. I don't care if you're barefoot, if you have shoes on. I don't care. I just want you to focus on your feet. The very middle of your feet. The ticklish part, you know? The other thing I want you to do, I want you to start from the top of your head, and I want you to pull all of the stress, all of the energy down. Slowly, okay? I want you to focus on it moving all the way down. As it moves all the way down, I want you to just pull it and continue to put it down there. I want it to go all the way down to the bottom of your feet, and I want it to just go away. I want it to leak out the bottom. If you have shoes on, I want it to go out the bottom of your shoes. If you're barefoot, I want it just to go out the bottom of your feet to wherever you're sitting. This should make you feel a little heavier, okay? It should make you feel a little heavier because you're letting go of all this shit. I know you're like, wait, shouldn't that make you lighter? No, you are pulling it downwards to let it go. I know snacks are needed, but I have candy because that's all I have. My sugar's been crashing all day, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe because I'm busy. Are you still focusing on your feet? If you guys get 1 million likes on TikTok again tonight, I will teach a second Solomonic class on Sunday. Your feet are starting to itch. Good. All right. Now I want you to just take a couple of deep breaths. That's it. That's it. That's it. Just a couple of deep breaths. We're going to start to work on the throat. I told you we're only doing the root chakra and the throat. That's it. Just that. Ready? At any time while I'm doing this, I just want you to swallow. That's it. I know that sounds gross. I know some of you are giggling like Beavis and Butthead. That's it. We have a new moon coming up this weekend, and it's about to be Virgo season, which means getting back to business after this intense Leo-ness that we've had. This is a time to refocus. Plus, Friday is 8-22. 822. 22 is a master number. 8 is infinity. That's a very powerful day. Plus, it is the day before the new moon. The day before you get a fresh start. Ooh, I knocked my clip off. Are you breathing? I know that this weekend was the quarter moon. And I know a lot of you guys realize that there were some things you have to let go of. Don't you love the quarter moon? Don't you love the last quarter moon when you realize there's all kinds of bullshit that you have to let go of? Don't you love it? What'd you realize that you need to let go of? And be honest with yourself. And if you don't want to put it in the chat, just put a 0. Breathe. Got rings slipping. I have showed you this one before, but by putting your thumb above your finger right there, your ring, well, your middle finger, not your ring finger, this is to help you let go. This is to help you channel letting go of energy that's stuck. And I know some of you may have arthritis or you can't move your fingers like that. I get it. So let me show you something else. That's all you have to do. You can only hold this for about 10 seconds though, or less. You're going to feel it. You're going to feel it. breathing. Remember, there are a few rules in here. 1, don't feed the trolls. 2, don't be a creep. Even creeps don't like creeps. We don't talk politics. We don't talk about other creators. And my mods will 100% screenshot your account and your comment. Just because you don't have your real name in there doesn't mean that it's not your energy signature. We got you, boo-boo. Breathing. So for those of you guys asking why this always makes you so sleepy, let me tell you why. This type of Reiki is not your normal little kumbaya, let's sit quietly and chill out Reiki. This Reiki is meant to kind of beat you up energetically a little bit. That's the way I designed it. It's for all of you neurospicy people, those of you guys that really feel it deep somewhere in your soul. Hello, my neurospicy friends. That's exactly what that means. You hear the bracelets, that's a little bit of ASMR. The movements, that is also a little bit of ASMR, but I have been a Reiki master or grandmaster in 11 forms of Reiki for over a decade. I have been doing this long before TikTok was a thing, and I will continue to do it long after, I'm sure, social media is dead. So, which will be never. Breathe, big breath. Those of you guys that are getting sleepy, it just means that it's doing what it's supposed to do. Because this is a new moon week, and because we're all getting ready to start over with manifesting, with working on those goals, what are you working on? What are you working on? What are you working on? And here's the thing, I do want you to put it in the chat. I don't want you to put a number. I want you to put a chat. I want you to put it out there so everybody else can see and so we can encourage each other. Because, let's face it, the world is full of too many people that is always tearing each other down. And after you have put your thing in the chat, I want you to just randomly tag somebody and encourage them. That's it. Just randomly encourage somebody. In fact, I don't want you to know the person. If it's somebody in here in the chat that you know, you're not allowed to tag them. You have to tag someone else that you don't know. I want you guys to all encourage each other. So about a decade ago, there was a whole group of monks that got together, and they did a massive Reiki session to see if they could channel in energy and change the world, change the vibration. And they did. And I am 100% sure that we can do that as well. Even if you guys are not Reiki practitioners, even if you guys are not energy workers at all, what if we just focused on encouraging each other? Every time I turn on TikTok, every time I'm on YouTube, every time I'm on the TV, it feels like it's just doom and gloom. That is not good for anybody's mental health, yours or mine. So what if we just created a place where you can just encourage each other? And those of you guys that are on YouTube, there's 1,000 of you, over 1,000 of you in here. I would love for you to go over to YouTube and just add a comment over there. Then you know when you need an uplift, when you need a pick-me-up, you can go over there and look at it. Am I wrong? Try not to get caught up in watching the chat and watching you guys encourage each other. I love that I have seen so many people in TikTok say, I'm usually a silent lurker, but I felt the need to participate in this chat. I don't have any sass. Will you text Camille and see if she'll bring me a couple Oreos? Are you breathing? I love that so many of you guys have been doing exactly what I asked and encouraging everybody else. And I just want you to know, in case no one has told you lately, I'm proud of you. I'm so proud of you. even those of you guys that are just sitting there watching without coming in, those of you guys that you're just silently watching, I'm proud of you. I don't feel like we tell each other enough that we're proud of each other. The world's hard, man. The world's hard. Thank you, Misty. Usually I fast forward it to the faster song. For those of you guys that are new to watching me, I am the OG Reiki practitioner here on TikTok. I have been on here since 2020 doing Reiki sessions twice a week. So if you ever think that your day is so hard that you just can't make it, or you don't want to keep going, I will be here every Monday, every Thursday at 8:30. Never want you to think that you don't have anybody. Are you breathing? Y'all are so sweet. If you don't have water, okay. I will need a snack break in a minute. I want you to assign your week a number. I want you to assign it a number, and then I want to know where you're from. I want to see who is the furthest out that we've gotten here. Usually we have Australia. Oh, Sweden. Croatia. Poland. I love seeing where everybody's at. Brazil. What's it at, Sass? Those of you guys asking if Reiki works through a screen, every Reiki master, actually everybody attuned to Reiki 2, can send Reiki energy through time and distance, which, yes, includes the phone. This song, and then we're going to have a snack break. Normally I have snacks at my desk. I don't know where they've gone. Sass is going to get on to me, so we're going to pause for just a minute. We're not going to do that. I'm going to run downstairs and get some snacky snacks. And if you guys would do my favorite part while I'm grabbing cookies so we don't do the crashy out, I would appreciate it. I'll be right back. I found better snacks than Oreos. This is so good. If y'all have never had those, they'll get you in trouble. That'll get you in trouble. I appreciate y'all being so sweet. I don't know why my sugar's been crashing all day. It is what it is. Because being diabetic is awesome. Said no one ever. It's really not. But those are so good. I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. I think that this might be a good time for us to start reading for the Zodiacs. Am I incorrect? I hate that so many of you people are diabetic. I hate that. It's really, really dumb. The anxiety that comes with being diabetic, nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that. So, yeah. All right. Are we ready for Zodiacs? It was really loud and it got really quiet. Now I feel weird because it's quiet. Yeah. So next week, next Monday, I'm going to have a very big announcement for next year. Okay? Not an upcoming thingy, but next year. I can't wait. I absolutely cannot wait to tell you guys about it. So excited. So excited. We'll just say it involves spooky stuff. It involves spooky stuff. Why would it not? I bought an old haunted church. But for those of you guys that are on the northeastern seaboard, that are on the East Coast, or you just need a getaway in September, there are still tickets available for the 20th of September at the Reliquary, this north of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. You should come hang out with us. You should come. It's also hot as hell up here. That's fun. It's hot as hell up here. I'm trying not to be irritated. We're just gonna talk about it. I'm trying not to be irritated because I don't like things interrupting things. And I am interrupting my own self. I am interrupting my own self. I don't like it. I don't like it. But we're going to start reading for Capricorns. It is the sugar. So good. I'm curious, before we start reading, I would love, especially you guys on TikTok, since there are still 1,000 of you in here, and you guys over there on YouTube, I just want you to put your actual zodiac, like type it out, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, whatever. I'm curious who's representing the most. Oh, look, Gemini off the bat. Gemini's winning off the bat. I saw a lot of Virgos and then Gemini took the lead. That's a lot of Geminis. That's a lot of Geminis. That is a lot of Geminis. That was funny. I figured that it would take TikTok a minute to decide, you know, which one. Oh, Pisces. Now it's Pisces. All right. All right. My lovely Capricorns are first. My lovely Capricorns always go first because January 1. My brain goes 1. Why aren't we starting with 1? So we're going to start with Capricorn. For those of you guys that are new to watching me, new to following me, every single Monday at 8:30 for the last 5 years, I have kept this schedule. And I only miss you guys if I'm really, really sick. Capricorns, I just want one anchor card. Like just one. I keep shuffling and it keeps being like a lot. Caps, I'm going to need y'all to focus, okay? I need you to take a breath and I need you to focus because I can deal with 2 anchor cards, but not 5 or 10. Do you smell what I'm smoking, Capricorns? And I have used this deck a couple of times today, so I know it's not the deck, Capricorns. Look, it's either all or nothing with y'all. It's either all or nothing with y'all. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Capricorns. You just dropped them off. You know, I pulled out this deck today instead of using my other deck that I normally use. So this is what we're going to use. Capricorns. All right, Capricorns, are we ready? You have 2 anchor cards. You have the Forgotten Adversary, which is sorrow, lost valor, and serendipity. And then you have El Shaddai, which is wisdom, paternalism, kindness. I find that interesting that those are 2 completely separate things, good and bad. Capanize. I almost said Capricorns. Are you sure you're not a Gemini? And it came out Capani. So we're just going to take the first part of the sentence and the last part of the sentence and just make a word. I love it. Capricorns, are you sure you're not a Gemini this week? Because this is very, very back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then you have the following cards: grief, scavenge, and anticipation. Capricorns, the reason that you have 2 anchor cards is the first part of your week is going to be a little hard for you. The first part of your week is going to be, are you listening? The first part of your week is going to be all about you realizing you have to let go of some shit. And this is not just a toxic relationship. This is not just your love of Oreos. This is not just hitting the snooze alarm 5 times, Capricorns. This is letting go of a belief, of an idea, of a place, of a thing, of a goal, whatever it is that you have been holding on to for a very long time. You've been holding on to it for too long, Capricorns. Not only have you been holding on to it for too long, it is weighing you down. Capricorn is that zodiac sign that they don't like to let stuff go. If a Capricorn sets their mind to something, they almost always will complete that something. Capricorns are very realistic with a lot of stuff. I know some of you guys are like, well, I know a Capricorn that blah, blah, blah. I didn't say they all were realistic, but I said Capricorns are pretty realistic with stuff. Capricorns set goals that are realistic, that they know they can hit those goals, right? They don't just sit and say, I'm going to go to the planet Venus and live there and have Venusian children. They don't say that. They say, okay, next week, I am going to finish this project early and I'm going to get it in front of the boss early. So next month in my performance review, blah, 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 my performance review, I can get a good review so I can ask for a raise. Like Capricorns plan all of this stuff out, right? So Capricorns, you've been thinking about this a lot lately. When I said this and I said that you guys are going to have to let go of something you've been holding on to for a very long time, every single Capricorn in here went, I know. Every one of you. I know. Because when I saw these cards, part of the looks I was giving y'all is literally for myself because I'm watching myself on the damn camera right there. And I know that there's something I've been holding on to and I really need to let it go. I don't want to though, because I made the thing. I made that idea. I made that goal and I don't want to let go. But here we are. You also have grief. Capricorns, guess what? You are going to have to grieve the loss of this idea, this place, etc., whatever it is. But here's the thing, Capricorns. This is a warning only for the 3 of you that do this. Because most Capricorns, a Capricorn's idea of grief is, all right, I'm going to be sad about it for about 13 minutes. I'm going to be angry. Because Capricorn's emotions are just angry or just nothing. That's Capricorn emotion. Angry or nothing. So for about 13 minutes, Capricorns, you know, today, tomorrow, etc., pick your 13 minutes and be angry. Be angry. And then when you're ready to not be angry, when you're ready to move forward, that's the time you focus that into that fuel that you guys all have so much. Because the El Shaddai card right here is kindness, it's wisdom, it's that paternal aspect. This is protecting your new self going forward. By letting go of this goal, this idea, this whatever this is, Capricorns, you're going to feel like you're scavenging for something new. You are. Because this is a goal, an idea, whatever it is that you have held on to for so damn long that it is a part of you. It's time for you to let that go. And you're going to feel like in The Princess Bride, when Inigo Montoya finally kills the 6-fingered man, and now he doesn't know what to do. You're going to feel like you're kind of scavenging a little bit. So this week is going to suck, Capricorns. I'm not going to lie. We'll just call a spade, because I know that you Capricorns would rather me rip the Band-Aid off. Just tell me exactly how it's going to be. I'm going to say probably until Thursday, it's going to suck. You're going to be a little stressed out. You're going to be a little upset. You're going to be a little cranky. So have your favorite little snacky snacks, Capricorns. And actually, I'm going to talk to myself here. Actually eat the snacky snacks. Actually eat lunch. Actually eat dinner, Capricorns. Because this weekend is going to be full of wisdom and anticipation. This anticipation card, Capricorns, this is going to come after you hit that wisdom phase. Y'all all know what I'm talking about. Every Capricorn in here all knows what I'm talking about. After you get mad, after you do that 13 minutes of anger, and after you have sat and thought about things for a little while, you suddenly have this amazing idea, and now you're headed towards that. Am I wrong, Capricorns? I know I'm not, so there's that. This weekend is going to be filled with anticipation and planning, Capricorns. And I know you guys love your planning. This is a new moon weekend, and it is the perfect time for you to have a lot of anticipation going forward, having new ideas, making plans. Go buy yourself a new notey notebook, Capricorns. I know that'll make you happy. I know that'll make you happy. It's a powerful week, Capricorns, even though the first part of this week, you're not going to feel really powerful. Okay? I'm just letting you know. If you have a Capricorn in your life, know that the beginning of this week, they're going to be cranky. They're going to be cranky, and they're not going to want to talk. They're not going to want to people a lot. It's okay. Just let them. Okay? Just let them. Just let them. Make sure they have snacky snacks. Stones for Capricorns. Tiger's Eye and Labradorite. Tiger's Eye and Labradorite. You guys are the Anteater this week. You guys are the Anteater this week. And I know some of you guys are like, what the hell? What the hell? Here's the Anteater this week. All right, Aquarius. It's going to be an interesting week. Just saying. Aquarius, you tried to pull out a lot there. I don't know about you. So that one down there first. All right, you got to have 3. Okay. I haven't turned these cards over yet. Before I do, I feel like it's going to be a heavy week for Aquarius. Let's find out. Morgan Le Fay, which is growth and atonement and deceit. Every Aquarius, when I said that, was like, I don't like you. Take it back. Take it back. But I have a feeling y'all feel it too. Am I wrong? Anticipation. Y'all watched me shuffle. Y'all watched me shuffle. Scavenge. If this is the same as the Capricorn have, then I'm going to go ahead and say that we're in a glitch. Mimicry. Thank you. But y'all watched me shuffle. 2 out of 3 cards were the exact same that the Capricorn had, but backwards. Anticipation, and then scavenge, and then mimicry. Aquarius, it's time to do a return to sender. It's time to do a fucking return to sender. I don't like the growth and atonement and deceit. I don't like the mimicry. You end and begin with mimicry and deceit. I don't like that there's anticipation and scavenging in the middle. I don't. You know why? Because I said before we ever started this read that I feel like Aquariuses were going to have a heavy week this week. Aquarius, don't shoot the messenger. I love you. I love you. Okay? Because I know that you Aquariuses are giving me dagger eyes right now. And I love you. Okay? Y'all are going to find out this week that there is somebody that you think is your friend, or you think is on your side, or you think, I don't know, and you're going to find out that they have been pretending to get something out of you. Whether it's a job, whether it's a place to live, whether it's, I don't know. They have been pretending to be your friend, to be somebody that you need. I'm going to say that in air quotes. You're going to find out this week who they are. Aquarius, if you're sitting there like, I have no idea what you're talking about, Bodhi, then tonight, right now, tomorrow, whatever, I want you to go and I want you to get a mirror and I want you to get a little black birthday candle. That's it. That's all you need. Black birthday candle in a mirror, or a white birthday candle. Black or white, or black and white. I just want you to put that little candle right in front of that mirror, and I want you to burn it. And I just want you to say the words, have the intention that anybody that is doing something that is deceitful against you, they need to show themselves. Some of y'all, though, you know exactly who I'm talking about. You know exactly who I'm talking about. You had a name go right like that, didn't you, Aquarius? Let me talk to that evil side of you Aquariuses for a minute. Because my sister's an Aquarius. I know y'all's is evil. That's funny, laugh. I know y'all's have an evil spot. Sunday is the day after the new moon. I'm a big fan of doing stuff on the new moon at noon or at midnight, doing a return to sender. I love it. It's my favorite thing. I'm going to recommend you do it Sunday. Do you know why? Because that bitch is going to expect for you to come for them on the new moon. Be sneaky, Aquarius. Be sneaky, Aquarius. Sunday, do a return to sender. Also, everybody tells everybody on the new moon, this is the time that you plan. This is the time that you get everything ready, right? Let them do all the work to get all of their little plans together and then return to sender. Return to sender. Bye-bye. See you wouldn't want to be you. I'm sorry, Aquarius. The thing is, when you figure out who this is, it's not going to be something where you get super upset. It's going to be something where you get mad. So if you have an Aquarius in your life, just know that they're going to be mad this week and this weekend. And if you didn't do anything, then you know you don't have anything to worry about. But they're going to be mad. I am sure, Aquarius, that there will come another zodiac sign that can help you with said problem. All right, we're going to do this. Watch, okay? One card on the top, one card somewhere in there, and another card somewhere in there. Stones for Aquarius. Fluorite and Obsidian. Apache tears are better, but Obsidian if you've got it. So Fluorite and Obsidian, okay? Y'all are the Leopard this week. Y'all are the Leopard this week. Okay? Y'all are the Leopard this week. I don't know how many of y'all were watching, but this week, if you want to book an appointment with me, I am booking out a couple of weeks. But you can use the code BODHIS, BODHIS, until the 25th of August for 44% off of an appointment with me. If you would like to grab a discount on readings, on a ticket, on a live stream ticket, because I have some interesting ones coming up this weekend and this week, you can use the code SCHOOL, all capital letters. That is good also till the 25th for 13% off of any ticket, any reading ticket. All right, we ready, Pisces? Pisces came out nice and sweet and calm with just 3 cards. Please be nice and sweet and calm. Pisces, please be nice and sweet and calm. Pisces, please be nice and sweet and calm. Pisces, the Traveler, okay. Restlessness, independence, and appraisal, okay. Okay, starting off good. And then Soar, okay. Okay. I like that this is also basically the back of the card. And then Grief. Why we gotta have grief? Why we gotta have grief? Actually, it's not a bad thing to have grief right there, Pisces. Pisces, this is going to be a fantastic week for you. This is a week where you are tuned into your own freedom. This is a week where you are really paying attention to the things around you and the people around you that make you feel like you are an amazing eagle, a hawk, or whatever it is that you, whatever bird you prefer, Pisces. You feel like you can do anything. The people around you this week, Pisces, there are the ones that have your back, are the ones that are encouraging you, are the ones that are your friendly friends that have been friends with you and will always be friends with you. Pisces, this is a good week. You feel like you can do anything because you can do anything. The grief comes in with this. This is also going to be a week where you realize, okay, I have set this goal. I have set that goal. I'm ready to go for it because it's coming into Virgo season and we're all feeling that need to like get back to work and do the things, right? So the problem comes when you realize that you have to let some shit go so you can do other things. You can't soar if your wings are clipped, can you? It's really hard to soar if you have weights around your ankles. Right, Pisces? There are going to be some things that you have to let go of this week. And you have to make that decision. I want you Pisces to sit here, and as you're listening to this, I want you to think about all of the things that you manifested this year. All of the things that you manifested on the 8-8 portal. The 999 portal is coming up. Did you hear me? The 999 portal is coming up. You have to think about the things you've manifested, and you have to think about what you are willing to let go of. How bad do you want the things, Pisces? How bad do you want that goal? How bad do you want whatever it is that you're manifesting? How bad do you want it, Pisces? And I need you to really stop and think and ask yourself that. How bad do you want it? And what are you willing to let go of to get it? And that is going to be really hard for you Pisces because y'all are squishy. Y'all don't want to give up a friend, even if you know they're a shitty person. Y'all don't want to give up a job, even if you know it's a shitty job. So you're going to have a very, very hardcore talk with yourself this week, Pisces. But it's going to be a fantastic week for your freedom and your growth. A fantastic week. You have to decide what it is that you really want, Pisces, and how much you're willing to do to get it. The universe is not going to do it for you. Okay? I love that I'm seeing a lot of you Piscesians in the chat. I love it. Y'all already knew that was coming, didn't you? You've already felt it. All right. Stones for Pisces. I am actually going to say red jasper and clear quartz. Red jasper is an amazing stone for inner strength, for focus, for that drive, that passion to push you forward. And quartz is going to amplify it. You are the elephant this week, Pisces. You are the elephant. Okay, Aries. I was sitting here thinking, I was talking to Camille earlier about a couple of things. I've got a couple of videos I need to make for you guys because there's a lot of, before we get to Aries, if you guys, it doesn't matter where you are in your spiritual journey. If you're just starting, if you've been on this path for a long time or whatever, I'm going to recommend, especially with us, look. You didn't see that yawn. Especially with us going into Virgo season. If you haven't listened to or read any Eastern philosophy books in your life, that is your homework for this week. That is your homework for this week. I don't care which one. I don't care which one. I want you to pick up an Eastern philosophy book. I don't care if it's Korean, Japanese, Chinese, Mongolian. I don't care. I don't care. I want you to find one. There are some fantastic ones. There are some fantastic ones. The reason that I want you to do that is I was talking to Camille about some of my favorite audiobooks to sleep to. I listen to them in my sleep. We talked about a couple of different philosophers. I'm not going to name specific ones because I want you to pick the one that you are drawn to. And I want you to ask yourself the question, all of you, doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. What is it that you're willing to do to move forward? Think about that. What is it you're willing to do to move forward? We've all been stuck and held back for a while now. So I want you to think about that. And you don't have to have an answer. You don't have to sit and ask yourself the question, ponder it for a minute, and then write it down. That's not the point of that exercise. The point of that is to really take a look inside yourself and decide what it is that you are willing to do to meet the goals that you want. Okay? Aries, you guys start off with the exile, which is strategy and failure and trauma. And then And then you also have scavenge. And then you have play. Okay, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. I was going to say, you know what? So this is going to be a bubble-headed Aries week. It is. It's going to be a bubble-headed Aries week. If y'all have Aries in your life, I'm going to preemptively apologize. I mean, yes and no. Because when Aries are in this bubble-headed mood, they're very playful. They're very happy. They're very happy-go-lucky. They want to do all the things. They want to hang out. They want to play. They want to goof off. So that's the good aspect of it. It's going to be a good week, Aries. You're going to be in a great mood. And you're going to want everybody else to be in a great mood. So you're going to try to do things to make your friends happy or your family happy or whatever. You're going to do all the things to make everybody around you happy. Let's go do stuff. Yeah. Maybe you see Halloween decorations out. You ready for Halloween? You ready to go shopping or whatever. But the problem comes when that's all you want to do is play. It's going to be a week where, yeah, you're in a great mood. And yeah, you're going to be ready to have everybody else happy. I knew that was coming. At your own expense. That's the problem, Aries. At your own expense. You're going to have a hard time focusing this week, Aries. You're going to have a hard time knuckling down to a task. I think Sunday, that will remedy itself. So here's what I'm going to say, Aries. Just lean into it. Just lean into it. Lean into it. You're going to beat yourself up because you didn't get that done or this done or whatever. Now, am I saying to shuck off responsibilities? No. What I am saying is when you feel the need to go do something, screw off or whatever, go do it. I got to finish this project and then I'm going to take 2 hours and just go sit and stare at a cloud. Or whatever you need to do, Aries. Lean into it. Water takes the path of least resistance. And water never changes if you think about it. Take the path of least resistance, Aries. Lean into that playfulness this week. Okay? It'll be a good week, I promise. I promise. Stones for Aries. Lemon quartz and carnelian. Lemon quartz and carnelian. Actually, lemon quartz, carnelian, and garnet. Those are all good stones. Plus the garnet's protective. Y'all are the raccoon this week. Y'all are the raccoon this week. I almost, you know what? I almost gave you the dolphin. I really did. And then I thought, no, because you're still in Aries. You're still in Aries. This is a friendly reminder for those of you guys watching on TikTok. And for those of you guys watching on YouTube as well, but mainly those of you guys on TikTok, because I've been paying attention to the comments a little bit. I do these in the exact same order every week. I used to switch it around. I don't. I do these in the exact same order every week. I want you guys to start being a little more mindful when you come into my live streams. I am not a performing monkey. Nobody in a live stream is a performing monkey. Just because some people are on here doing things for money and doing things for gifts or whatever, that's fine. I am not. I am offering you a free service to show you how your week is going to go. To book a private appointment with me costs money. I do this for free every Monday night for you. If you come in and you treat me like your personal performing monkey and you demand that I do something, not only will my moderators screenshot your comment, they will screenshot your account as well. It is the week. I am the one. Stop doing it. It's rude. It's rude as fuck. This is why you don't have anything going correctly in your life because you demand things of people that you will not demand of yourself. If you are not willing to demand that same thing from yourself, then you have no business demanding it from someone else. Period. Taurus, ready? Taurus, the anchor card y'all pulled out, I'm giggling about because I know too many of you. I know too many Tauruses. I know too many Tauruses. And the anchor card that I just pulled out for the Tauruses, I'm giggling about. And that is the Martyr. And every one of you that has a Taurus in your life, you giggled when I said this too. You giggled when I said, Taurus, you have the Martyr card. Honesty, shame, and restitution. I love that I looked up just in time to see somebody say laughs in Taurus. And then you have displacement. Oh, Taurus, no. No. Then you have survival. No. It gets worse. Commitment, Taurus. I swear to God, if you bring home a broken person and you swear that you can fix them, I will take away your earth sign card this week. I can do it. Taurus. Sit down. Let's talk. You can't fix the broken person, Taurus. I was kind of hoping that last card was going to tell me that it was you, that you just weren't wanting to fix the broken stuff with you, and you're not. But this week is all about you trying to fix other people. Normally, I wouldn't say that's a bad thing, but you started off with the Martyr card, Taurus. Taurus, this week you are feeling the need to fix other people's shit. You are feeling the need to take in that person that you're dating, or that friend that's not really a friend, you're just kind of an acquaintance, or take on too much stuff for your job. You're trying to take on a whole other person to fix them. I want you to sit down and think about your life before you do that, Taurus. How many times have you taken someone in and they have completely fucked you over, Taurus? I'm going to go ahead and answer for you. A lot. I'm going to go ahead and answer for you. Do you know why? Because I have known way too many Tauruses in my life. Some of my best friends throughout life have been Tauruses. I love you. I do. I love you. Y'all are the squishiest of the earth signs if there ever was one. You are the most hard-headed and driven and the squishiest at the same time, Taurus. So to see this tells me that there is somebody that they've taken advantage of you in the past, and they're going to come try to take advantage of you again this week. If you let them move in, if you let them just crash on the couch, if you let them come over and eat dinner, they will not leave. You're going to have to be strong and say no. 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 Don't answer the phone. Don't answer the text. because you know they're going to text as soon as you don't answer. Your boss does not need extra help with that project. It doesn't matter that Susan or Jimmy or Bob or Joe can't do the project as good as you can. You have too much on your plate already, Taurus. Okay? So when your boss comes in and is like, hey, you know, I know you're really busy, then don't ask me to do anything else. If you know I'm really busy. I know you're really busy, but, you know, we've got this project coming up and you've done similar stuff before and, you know, I just don't trust so-and-so with it. Mom, I'm sorry. Because you already piled this shit on me. I want you to think about that, Taurus. When that ex calls and they just need a place to crash for a day or two. No. You're going to have to remind yourself why you don't help that person. And when you're out and about and you meet someone new and you just want to take them home and just fix them, no. 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 I want you to just bookmark this on YouTube so you can come back and listen to it. No. Do you need a note? Do you need a note? As your spiritual advisor, Taurus, I will write you a fucking note. To whom it may concern. My Taurus friend, insert your name here, cannot do the thing that you have requested of them. They are too good. They are full. They can't do anything else. They're squished. They're done. You don't get to ask them for shit. They can't fix you. Go fix your fucking self. Go ask Susan or Jimmy to do this project. And if you don't trust them, fire them and hire somebody else. And get them to do the project. I will write you a note, Taurus. Have I got it through to you, Taurus? Like, I can make some more word salad come out of my face. This, though, I want to talk about this. This weekend, Taurus, I want you to make a commitment. Not to anything but you. Not to anything but you, Taurus. This is a new moon on Saturday. So after all of this stupid bullshit all week, I want you to make a commitment to you on Saturday during the new moon, Taurus. You are important. You are more important than you realize, and you are more important than you give yourself credit for, Taurus. Okay? You come first, whether you like it or not, Taurus. Y'all are my little petty queens and kings, but you still put everybody else fucking first. I can't with you. Stones for Taurus. Anything I can hit you in the head with to knock some sense in you. Come on, that's funny. Come on, that's funny. Lapis. A big piece of lapis. I can hit you with that. So you remember how awesome you are, how sovereign you are. So a big piece of lapis, Taurus. And a big piece of black tourmaline. That's going to splinter when I hit you with it because you're being stupid, but it will also, you know, absorb the negativity. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not going to hit you with it, Taurus shit. I mean, I might. Lapis, black tourmaline. Did Sass just say, don't call me after this live? Is that what she just said? Is that what she just said? Don't call me after this live. We fighting. I feel like every Taurus here is just like, I don't like you anymore. My viewers went down 100. All the Tauruses left. All the Tauruses left. They said, boy, I can't help it if I was calling y'all out. Don't you didn't think that I didn't call my Capricorn self out? Animal for Taurus. The ostrich. The ostrich. Surely because y'all like to put your head in the sand. Y'all all know the joke. Y'all all know the joke. I love you, Tauruses. I do. I'll do. All right, let's move on to Gemini before the Tauruses all come for me en masse. En masse. All right, Geminis. Oh, shit. I feel like it just got really quiet in here. I feel like it just got really quiet here. Y'all are at almost 800,000 likes. I really want to teach another Solomonic magic class, so I know y'all will get it. I know y'all will get it. Y'all get 1 million likes on TikTok again this Monday, and Sunday evening we'll have a really good Solomonic magic class. All right, ready, Gemini? I think every other zodiac sign is nervous now that I haven't read. I think every zodiac sign I haven't read is nervous. The Leopard King, which is bravery, self-discipline, and faith. Protection. Okay. And bond. Notice that there are 2 in each one. Gemini. I'm going to say something that you kind of don't want to hear, and then I'm going to pump you up with it at the same time. You ready? This is going to be kind of a loner week for you. It is. It's going to be kind of a loner week for you. Y'all need to really look at your own self-reliance. Who is it that you've been depending on too much lately? Who is it that has been in your business too much lately, Gemini? This is a week that I'm going to recommend that you kind of pull back from everybody and look at your self-reliance. For example, have you been calling over somebody too much to help you with little things around the house? Or have you been just letting them come over and do stuff? Or have you been doing too much for other people? Do you see what I mean, Gemini? I want you to just take a step back from people for a little bit, okay? And I want you to look at both aspects of you. The people side, the people person, and then the private side, Gemini. Because when your people-y side does too much, then the you side suffers, and vice versa. And right now, the people-y side has been doing too much, and your other side is suffering. The other reason that y'all need to kind of pull back this week, y'all need to be more just, have some quiet Gemini time, is the self-discipline. When you guys are fully in tune with yourself, your self-discipline is on point, Geminis. I have known a lot of Geminis in my life, and I have known several of y'all on a very personal good friend level. When y'all are really, really driven and you have a goal, y'all are like Capricorn focus. Like y'all are workaholic Capricorn focus. But if you veer off that path at all, if that people-y side of you comes out at all, that's when you start to have issues. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening. You need to take a step back and find your self-discipline again. I want you to be doing protection workings this week, Gemini. Because the new moon is coming up, because it's a good time to do baneful workings, because it's a great time to do return to sender. You know damn well that if you're in the spiritual world, there's somebody that don't like you. See my eye twitching? You know damn well that if you're a human and you're listening to me, you have somebody that don't like you. I want you to do protection workings. I almost said retection, return to sender and protection. I want you to do protection workings, and I want you to do return to sender workings this week. And it doesn't have to be specific at anyone. Just take all your shit back. Return to sender. That's it. That's it. Okay? You need to have your bond with yourself back, Gemini. People give Geminis a hard time because y'all swing wildly from one thing to the other because of the dualistic nature of your zodiac sign. That only happens when you're out of tune with yourself. Am I right? When you're in tune with yourself as a Gemini, you have the power of two people running through your little Gemini veins. Harness that. Get back in touch with yourself. Get back in touch with who you are as a person, Gemini. Spend the week just getting your self-discipline back. And if your self-discipline means you got to turn your phone off for a couple of days, oh no, damn. If your self-discipline means that you need to have a hard talk with yourself to start going to the gym again, do it. If your self-discipline means that you need to set a better sleep schedule for you, do it. At the beginning of this year, I got so tired of always hitting snooze and always oversleeping that I've started making myself go to bed at midnight and get up at 8 a.m. And guess what? Now I wake up about 7:50 every morning without even having an alarm. I programmed myself to go to bed at a certain time and to get up at a certain time. And I'm not sorry about it. I'm not sorry about it. It's been great. Gemini, that right there is exactly what it is that you need to get back to with your self-discipline. You're a powerhouse, Gemini, and you have forgotten that you're a powerhouse because you've been giving so many other people your power. Stop it. Stop it. Take your power back, Gemini, okay? Work on you this week. Work on your self-discipline. That's it. That's it. Don't spread yourself too thin. Just work on your self-discipline. Okay? Stones for Geminis. Serpentine. Serpentine and ocean jasper. Brown is also going to be a good color for you this week, Gemini. If you can, go get you a brown candle and light it in your house just to boost your home, to boost all that stuff, okay? Y'all are the kangaroo this week. Y'all are the kangaroo this week. All right. My lovely little Cancer babies. My lovely little Cancer babies. I'm not going to lie, Cancers. Y'all about had two of you ruin it for everybody earlier. Y'all need to get together as your little Cancer group, and you need to have a talk with those two. Because it was two people coming here demanding that I read for Cancer right then and saying some stuff. I'm just saying. Y'all need to talk amongst yourselves. Y'all need to do the crabbies at those two people. They about ruined it for all of you. Just saying. Just saying. All right. Ready, Cancers? I know you are. Genie the Maid. So this is honesty, restitution, and shame. Observation. And then you had two cards come out together. Routine, because Cancers love routines. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. And then grief. Okay. Cancer. I don't know if you're having a problem because the kids have gone back to school. I don't know if you're having a problem because you're just crabby. I don't know, but this is one of those weeks where y'all are going to be little crabby crabs in your... sitting inside, pouting. I know I have one Cancer friend whose kid went to college this week and they're having a hard time dealing with it. So I'm just saying, Cancer, normally I would give you guys a hard time because I love you, but I'm not going to, because these cards, when I picked them up, y'all already knew. Y'all already knew the humility and the restitution and observation, routine, and grief. Cancer, this is going to be a week where you just kind of feel numb, like you're just going through the motions. You just kind of feel numb. This is also the week between the last quarter moon and the full moon. So that's a lot of shit that you're letting go of. It's a lot of shit that you're processing. It also this tells me that last week, I knew that was coming. This last weekend was a little hard on you. Either you did send kids back off to school, or you just had some really hard shit that you had to deal with. No matter what, you're just in your own brain. You're deep in that little Cancer brain that you got. And the thing is, I love you, Cancers, but when y'all are deep in your little Cancer brain, y'all are a little Krabby Patty. You are. You just want to sit and you want to sulk and you don't want to talk to nobody until you do, and then you just want to tell them everything. So if you have a friend that is a Cancer, they're going to need somebody to talk to this week, and it's going to be at it's going to be at the worst time ever. You Cancers and you Leos have a knack for wanting to talk about problems when it is absolutely inconvenient for everyone, including yourself. My daughter's a Leo. She is the queen of wanting to talk to me at 2 a.m. She can't even keep her eyes open to talk, but she wants to talk to me at 2 a.m. And I'm going to listen because I love her. I raised a Cancer, been married to 2 different Cancers. The most inopportune time to talk to somebody is at 2 a.m. But that's when y'all want to talk. That's when y'all want to talk. I don't know who programmed the Cancers and the Leos to want to talk at 2 a.m. So if y'all have a Cancer friend, if y'all have a Cancer spouse or a Cancer child, just know that this week they're going to want to talk to you at the most inopportune time. I'm just letting you know. Cancers, just sit back and watch this week. That observation card, just sit back and watch this week. Don't stress about it, okay? I know you're gonna sit there and be paying attention. You're gonna remember my words. Don't stress. Oh, it's easy for you to say. I am the queen of stress. I eat it for every meal. Come on, that was funny. I'm going to pull that and make it a clip. Cancers, just be easy with yourself this week, okay? Just pay attention. Just watch things around you. Just sit back. For those of you guys that have Cancers in your life, just know they're going to be quiet until they're not at 2 a.m. Find yourself something routine to do this week, Cancers. If you have one of those hobbies or one of those things that you enjoy, like mowing the yard, that's very mind-numbing, this is going to be a good week for it. Okay? Okay, Cancers? You just need something mind-numbing to do this week. All right? All right? I love you. I love you, Cancers. Oh, y'all did hit 1 million likes. That ought to cheer you up, Cancers. All right. On Sunday, I will teach another Solomonic magic class. I'll get it scheduled. I love y'all for hitting 1 million likes over here on TikTok. That's fucking awesome. Stones for Cancers, and then we'll talk about it. Stones for Cancers. I'm also going to give you Tiger's Eye like I did for the Capricorns, just because I feel like it'll do a lot of good for y'all too. Thank you for that, Galaxy Marie. I want to give you like 5 other stones. Silver is going to be a good color for you. And then I'm going to say turquoise. Not dyed howlite, actual turquoise. Okay? So tiger's eye, actual turquoise, and silver. Okay? Y'all are the boa constrictor this week. Okay? Y'all are the boa constrictor this week. All right, Leos. Well, I'm drawing for the Leos. I appreciate y'all hitting 1 million likes. Make sure that you guys are following me everywhere. Make sure you're following your favorite creators everywhere. I'm going to sneeze. Make sure you're following your favorite creators everywhere. They've changed a lot of things on the TT. And I'm just saying, just follow everybody everywhere. Also, we're about to have a YouTube contest. Remember how I said next week there's going to be a big announcement about something next year? There's also going to be a contest that launches next week. So if you're not already following me on YouTube, just go do it now. Just go do it now. Just go do it now. Just saying, just go do it now. All right. Are you ready? 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 Leos? Leos? We're about to enter Virgo season, and I know y'all don't like that. You want it to always be Leo season. The ageless. Healing, graciousness, and acceptance. Okay? And then you have mimicry. And then you have isolation. And those two came out together. How is it that this is the week that the Leos are the adult in the room? I'm not sure what universe we're in right now. I'm not sure what universe we're in right now, but the Leos are the adult of the Zodiac this week? Leo, you're literally the adult this week. You're seeing everybody's stupidity. You're seeing everybody mimicking everybody else. You're seeing everybody give other people the cold shoulder. Like you, Leo, this week, you feel like you're dealing with a bunch of damn kids. You feel like you're dealing with a bunch of damn kids. Every time you turn around, Leo, you're going to be like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? It's going to be that kind of week, Leo. I'm just letting you know right now. And you're going to have to, like, at least once a day, you're going to be going, how am I the adult in the room? It's going to be an irritating week, Leo, but also a powerful week. And I'm going to tell you why. Even though you're going to be the adult and you're going to be looking around at everybody else like, it's going to be an ego boost and a boost to your personal power, because this card right here is all about that gracious leader. It's all about healing. It's all about showing other people the way forward. Leo, people are going to ask you this week what's wrong. Are you okay? You're not being, your normal self. You're just kind of watching. You're just kind of paying attention. You're just kind of looking around at everything. There are going to be people that you actually want to help this week. And there are going to be people that you would like to ground to their room and then concrete that door over so they don't come out of that room. I want to say this one thing And I want you to remember this all week, Leos, okay? Because I know that, I mean, I have birthed 2 of you and raised 3. Birthed 2 of you and raised another. Y'all are some of the most giving of the zodiac. You are. Pisces are super squishy. They'll do everything for everyone. Tauruses are super loyal. Cancers are also super loyal. But you Leos are the most giving and protecting of the zodiac for other people. Capricorns could give a shit. I'm just kidding. I just had to throw that in there. Y'all will go to the ends of the earth for somebody, especially if you care about them. And sometimes even if you don't care about them, you will, because it's the right thing to do. You have a very strong sense of right and wrong. So for you to not be your loud, boisterous self this week, and for you to be a little more reserved and quiet and to be the adult in the room, people are going to ask you what's wrong. Nothing is wrong, Leos. You're just the adult this week. It's a very powerful week. It's a very fantastic week. It's a week that's going to show you how far you have come in the last couple of years, Leo. There's going to be a lot of things that happen this week that you're going to look around and be like, damn. And you're going to be really proud of yourself because you have come so far. So this week, Leos, I want you to have a little celebration. I want you to have a little celebration. Okay? Stones for Leos. Carnelian and Onyx. Carnelian and Onyx. Black Onyx. Not green. Black Onyx. Y'all are the, you know what? You're the Black Widow. I almost said just the spider. Y'all are the Black Widow this week. I'm not sure why I picked that one, but that's what came into my brain. So that's, there you go. All right. Where's my Virgos? It's about to be Virgo season in like a few days. Before we start reading for Virgos, this is when I get to wish my son Brody a happy birthday. Brody's birthday is the 20th. He'll be 26. He'll be 26. Happy birthday, son. I love you very much. All right. Here we go, Virgos. He is a Virgo, Leo Virgo cusp. He acts a lot like a Virgo, but he's kind of a jerk like a Leo. But he's funny. All right. It's funny. It's funny. It's funny. All right. Here we go, Virgos. The Exile, which is strategy and failure and trauma. And then Memory. Waterproof. All right. All right. I'm not going to lie, Virgos. I was a little worried. I am not going to lie. I was a little fucking worried. I was like, oh no, we have moody Virgos. I can't handle moody Virgos. You Virgos are so intense. Y'all are super intense. I don't mind y'all being super intense when you're working, when you're being a perfectionist, when you're happy, whatever. I cannot handle moody Virgos. I just can't. I can't. And I'm a Virgo rising. I can't do it. I can't do it. But Virgos, this week, I'm going to tell you the bad first, and because the bad is actually good, okay? The next couple of days, Virgos, you're going to be thinking back about a lot of shit. This is not quite shadow work. This is like your brain ganging up on you. I just want you to know it's coming. It's coming, okay? There's going to be a lot of triggers over the next few days, probably 3 days. There's going to be a lot of triggers of failures, your own perceived failures, okay? Well, you know, maybe you see someone on Facebook that's dating someone you really loved at one time. And you're, you know, kind of like, well, you know, maybe if I had been this or that I'd still be in that relationship. You know what I mean? Or you start thinking about, maybe I shouldn't have quit that really good job a couple years ago, or whatever it is, Virgo, okay? You're going to start kind of beating yourself up a little bit about these things that you perceive as a failure, okay? Now, when this is happening, Virgos, I want you to pay attention to them. I do want you to kind of feel them a little bit. Don't wallow in it. Don't stay there. Don't dive all the way to the bottom of the pool, Virgos. I just want you to pay attention to what is popping up. What is it that keeps showing in your face that is a trigger from a perceived failure? And I said it that way on purpose, Virgos, because y'all take stuff way too seriously. Y'all take everything so freaking personally that I could be like, oh my gosh, my ring is dirty. You don't know me, but you just took that personally. What? I didn't touch your ring. Like, I know you, Virgos. You take everything personally. So when these triggers and these perceived traumas and these memories are popping up over the next couple of days, 3 days, I want you to pay attention to what they are. What is the common theme there? Is it all relationships? Is it all work related? Is it all overcoming? What is it? What is it? Okay? Because this weekend is when this waterproof card pops up. You want to know what this waterproof card stands for? All of the bullshit that's ran off your back, Virgo. All of these perceived failures that weren't really failures. This weekend, Virgo, you get a healthy dose of actual reality. And I can't believe that I'm going to say this, but of how awesome you are. You already know. The thing I love about this, Virgos, is this means that you're also going to see why these perceived failures were not actually failures. Maybe you start getting triggered because you start seeing exes on Facebook that all have their new boo all hooked up for the fall. Right? And you're like, oh, it makes me kind of sad. Oh, that sucks. Oh, they do look cute together. By the weekend, they ain't going to be cute. By the weekend, they're going to be airing all of their drama all over Facebook. So just get you some popcorn. So just get you some popcorn. This weekend, you're going to be sitting there laughing as you realize that job that you really kind of are kicking yourself all week, that you quit. Maybe they just go through a massive layoff and you're like, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Virgos, this is going to be a very powerful week for you. It's not going to feel like it at first. It's not. It's not going to feel like it at first. But this weekend is going to be a massive ego boost for you. It's going to show you where these perceived failures were actually massive artillery shells that you dodged like a ballerina. Okay? It's going to be a very good week, Virgos. It's going to be a very good week. Stones for Virgos. I'm going to give you 3. You ready? Lapis, and Obsidian. Labradorite, Lapis, and Obsidian. Y'all are the tiger. Y'all are the tiger this week, Virgo. Y'all are the tiger. Libra. Don't forget, big, awesome, fun announcement. Next Monday, the 25th. I have a couple of really cool readings coming up this week. You don't want to miss them. You don't want to miss them. Friday is 8/22. That's a master number day. Also, if you want to get on the list for 999 for the 999 portal coming up in a couple of weeks, those tickets are up now. The ones on 99 are a little expensive, but there are only 9 of them that day for reasons. Those are big ass readings for reasons. There are 2 pre-portal days that you can get tickets for now. There's also a code if you just use the word school, SCHOOL, all capitals, that'll get you 13% off of any reading, any ticket. Ready, Libras? Abraham, truth and justice and duty. Sounded like a G.I. Joe commercial from the 80s. Truth and justice and duty. Freedom. And release. What the hell, Libras? Freedom and release. They came out of different areas of the deck, too. What a powerful Libra week. I am here for it. What a powerful Libra week. Aquarius, you remember when I said there was going to be a zodiac sign? This just popped in my head. When I said that there was going to be a zodiac sign that would help you with some baneful shit. Oh, it's the Libras. It's the Libras. It's the Libras. Because the Libras are all about 2 different things. Libras are like super... They're like super dualistic this week. On one hand, the Libras are all about letting go of bullshit. They're all about releasing the stuff they've been holding on to. They're all about letting go. They're all about just freedom, getting rid of stuff. Libras are going to be ready to purge their closets this week, to give shit away, to whatever they need to do. Y'all are ready to clean all of the house. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, y'all are ready to clean all the house. On the other side, the Libras are all about some baneful shit. On the other side, the Libras are all about baneful workings and baneful shit this week. All about it. So if you need an idea for a return to sender, for a fuck around and find out working for this new moon, because that is one of the best times to do them in, call your Libra friend. Hey, what kind of ingredients should I use in this jar? They're going to give you a list of shit and you're going to go, ooh. Ooh. And probably the words, remind me to never make you mad, are going to come out of your face at your Libra friend. I'm just saying, Libras, y'all are on your fucking game this week. Y'all are on your game this week. You feel powerful. You are powerful. Trust that instinct on getting rid of shit this week. Both like emotional, spiritual baggage and physical stuff. Y'all are on your bullshit. I am here for it because I feel like this is a week that y'all are going to feel more powerful in this one week than you have almost all year. I'm here for it. Here for it. I don't really have to say too much more because you Libras understand exactly what it is that I'm saying. It's a great week for a return to sender, Libras. It's a great week for some fuck around and find out. Libras. Stones for Libras. Gold is going to be your color this week. Copper is also going to be a good thing for you because copper is an amplifier. It's the cobbler's run. Any black stone. I'm just going to say any black stone, Libras. All the black stones. Because you're in the mood to get rid of shit. Physical stuff. Emotional, spiritual stuff. All of that. All of that. All of the black stones are going to help you. Whichever ones you feel you need. Okay? Y'all are the mountain lion. Y'all are the mountain lion this week. All right. Scorpios. We ready, Scorpios? I know you are. I know you are. I know you are. This is your friendly little Bodhi reminder. If you have not drank any water, this is the time to do so. Yes, it should be water. Okay, Scorpios, just, here's my cards, bitch. Scorpio and Capricorn are the two zodiacs I read for. Either I cannot get a card to draw for you at all, or you're like, here they are. There's no in between. There's no in between. Osiris, commitment, acquisition, and responsibility. And every Scorpio, all you heard was acquisition. You didn't hear me say responsibility, and you did not hear me say commitment, but you did hear me say acquisition. Am I right, Scorpio? We have feral Scorpios this week. Run. The Scorpios are playing Hungry Hungry Hippos this week, and they're not allowing anyone else to play. The Scorpios are taking everything and not leaving anything for anybody else. The Scorpios are all about knocking down everybody else's boulders so they can run faster than you. The Scorpios are all about pushing you down in a crowd of zombies so they can escape. We have 100% feral Scorpios that are not going to stop at anything until they get what they want. And they're protected. The only thing I'm going to say, Scorpios, is remember how I was joking about this card at the beginning? And I said all you heard was acquisition. You didn't hear commitment or responsibility. I just want you to keep in mind that when you're rolling over other people, there is, you know, some consequences that come with that. So just maybe if you can, talk to your brain and be like, hey, maybe we shouldn't do this week. Maybe we should be a little nicer to somebody this week, Scorpios. I'm just saying. Whoa, that scared the shit out of me. Scared the shit out of me. I'm just saying. Damn, Scorpios. Damn. Okay. We're going to keep it short and sweet with you. Y'all are in a powerhouse mood this week. You are. A very, very crazy powerhouse mood. Just remember, if you roll over people, they're not going to forget that. Okay? Damn. Stones for Scorpios. I'm going to say clear quartz, but not, yes, it's going to amplify things, but it's also going to help you see things clearly. And then I'm also going to say citrine. Okay? Quartz and citrine. Y'all are the hippopotamus. Y'all are the hippopotamus. And if y'all have not seen the video, I think it's on the Daily Mail, of a zookeeper that got caught in between a big hippopotamus fight and barely made it out of the... Y'all, go watch that. If you think the hippopotamuses are sweet and innocent and cuddly. Y'all could not pay me enough to get close to Hippopotamus. Absolutely not. No way. Those bitches scare the shit out of me. All right, Sagittarius, you're already trying to give me all the cards. Okay. All right. The Morrigan. Introspection, opposition, and anticipation. The Morrigan is a revenge deity. Sagittarius is, before I ever turn these over, I'm going to ask you very politely, please don't be feral this week. Please don't be feral this week, Sagittarius. Okay. Curiosity. How's the grief card? Again, the grief card has come up a lot. A lot. Sagittarius. Sit down. This is going to be a week where you're going to feel the need to check in on people that you hate. This is going to be the week where you're going to feel the need to look at someone's social media, to look at their photos, to check in on them, to text your friend, to whatever. Sagittarius, this is the week where you, for some reason, just feel like you need to be kind of looking around at people that you have let go of. I know you Sagittariuses. I do. Y'all have 900 troll accounts apiece. Y'all follow all the people that you hate. And every now and then you feel the need to check in on them. And this is the week. I want you to remember, Sagittarius, that X is an X for a reason. You don't work for that company anymore for a reason. That old friend is not your friend anymore for a reason. Whether they took off or you took off, they fired you or you quit, y'all are not associated with each other anymore for reasons. Do not go opening that door back up. Do not go texting that person or that ex or that boss. Don't do it, Sagittarius. You're going to feel the need to just go through and check on all the peoples. And here's the thing, even if I tell you not to do it, you're still going to do it. So I'm going to tell you to go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Check on that ex. Check on that old friend. Check on that company, that boss. Check on whatever is popping in. Because if you try not to, it's going to eat you alive. Because now I've mentioned it. Now it's in your head, right? Go ahead and give yourself a time to get on your little troll account and just see what it is they're doing. But you're going to have to police yourself, Sagittarius. Don't reach out to that person. They're an ex, friend, lover, boss, whatever, for a fucking reason, Sagittarius. Now, some of you Sagittariuses are going to take it too far. You're going to take it too far. You're going to hit stalky level. You're going to start driving by people's houses and shit. I'm just saying, Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying. Now, let's talk about the good of this week, Sagittarius. Let's talk about the good of this week. If you don't let it go too far, then you're going to see why this kind of grief has snuck back up. Whether it's your ex popped up with, you know, someone new. Your boss is bragging about, your ex-boss is bragging about this person that, you know, is doing the job you used to do. It's going to show you something that you need to work on. And I know you're like, wait, that's not a good thing. It is. Do you know why? Because this is going to be something that you thought you had healed from. And when it pops back up and you realize, oh, I still have a problem with that. Some of you guys are like, none of this sounds good. It is. Do you want to know? This is why. This is how you know you've leveled up, Sagittarius. This is how you know you've leveled up. The things you thought you had healed from, when they come back up as a trigger this week, and you're like, what the fuck? It's because you've leveled up, and there's a deeper layer to that that you need to look at and deal with and let go of. Let go of. Okay? Just saying. This is going to be a really good week, Sagittarius. All of this can work in your favor in a wonderful, wonderful way. Just don't take it too far, Sagittarius. I have known more than a few of you, and I already know that some of you are going to take it way too far. I already know. Have a safety word with yourself. Whatever you need to do. Do not get another Sagittarius involved because they're going to amp you up. I'm just saying. They're going to amp you up and you're going to amp them up, and then y'all both going to go to jail. I don't have bail money. I have to move next week. I don't have bail money. I can't be the one. It'll be a very powerful week if you let it, Sagittarius, okay? Come on, that's funny. All right, Sagittarius. Stones for Sagittarius. Red Jasper and Garnet. And that'll appeal to your fiery side as well. Red Jasper and Garnet. I'm also going to say the cottonmouth. It's a snake, cottonmouth. They're extremely poisonous, but usually they will run from a human unless they're provoked. That's kind of you Sagittarius is. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of you Sagittarius is. Those were some intense zodiacs. Those were some intense zodiacs. Am I wrong? I feel like those were intense zodiacs tonight. It is going to be a new moon. It is coming into Virgo season. All right. That's it for the zodiacs this week. I feel like I need a mega pint. I feel like I need a mega pint after that. And my sugar's low, so I can have one. All right. All right. I love you guys. I love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Make sure that you follow me everywhere. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, the Twitter. I know it's X, but I will continue to call it Twitter. I am that old lady that is never going to change. I'm going to call it Twitter. All right. Hey, I mean, President Obama follows me over there. You should too. All right. I love you. And I'll see you later.